Hey folks, how you doing out there? It's Lance McBride with the Lance McBride Lab, and I'm just about to do my jump rope routine for the evening. And yeah, after a long day at work, but I'm still trying to get it in, get my 3 times a week of the routine that I've been doing with the jump rope dudes. So check them out on YouTube. Anyway, I thought before I get started that I would go ahead and do my video for the day, and I wanted to talk about something that I actually had a conversation with a friend about just recently, actually, and it really had to do with how we think and how that actually turns into our reality in life. And it really is true. What you think about is what you become, or vice versa. You become what you think about, and it's really something that has to be taken seriously, in my opinion, because it all begins with how you choose to think, and whether that's negative or positive, it will be apparent in your reality in life, and how things are going for you, and how they will continue to go for you, and what your future even holds for you. So there's a proverb that says, as you think, so shall you be. And actually that's like from the King James Version, Proverbs 23:7. Yeah, and that's in the King James Version, as I mentioned. I like the way that it mentions what it says there. And so it's that once you realize that your thoughts really do project out into the world, then you take it much more serious. Like if you don't believe in it and you think it's kind of some kind of like hippie something, then it's kind of sad, and you'll find yourself in the same kind of predicament or the same vicious cycle of bad or wrong things going on in your life. So it's only until you decide that your thoughts really do provide what your reality is, then you'll start to realize that you can learn so much by just making sure that you master in our lives like how and what our thoughts are. And that means that if you think that you're not worthy, or if you think that you're not confident enough or good enough, then and those things are generally instilled in us from our childhood, mostly our parents. So that means that we've been kind of programmed with that. And so what do you have to do with the program that you don't like, let's say on your phone or your iPad or whatever you're using, right? You either get rid of it or you upgrade it, and you download something else, a new kind of app, if you will, something that's going to, or an upgrade that's going to, get you to where you want your phone to work better, or, give you all the things that you need from it. And so that's the same thing that we have to do for ourselves sometimes. We have to reprogram ourselves from the things that maybe our parents or a teacher or some other adult, usually in authority, have kind of programmed into us. And as adults, we have to take on the responsibility ourselves, no longer being children, to give ourselves a program that we want. And that means that, you sometimes have to maybe do some positive affirmations. And that means definitely that, on a daily basis, you have to start to reprogram and keep telling yourself something different, and making your thoughts really count on a daily basis. And that's when we become the master in our lives. And then also this old proverb notion that I become what I think about, it really has to go on all day. And as I mentioned, once you know that, then what you think about is what expands, and you start to really get careful about what you think about, and you don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want, So if you don't want to feel unworthy, if you don't want to feel not good enough, then guess what? Yeah, you have to do the work, and that work entails you saying to yourself, and sometimes you can even do this in a mirror, and I know it might sound hippie, but it's something that has to be done, and until you're ready to just like do something that's different, then your life is going to remain the same. So this isn't, really anything hard. It's just maybe hard to get past the idea of doing it. And that way, as I'm saying, you don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want. And so you only talk about what you want in life. You want to feel appreciated. You want to feel loved. And you also have to actually kind of force yourself to stay in that space until you can actually feel it. So at first it might seem kind of like you're faking it till you make it. But, a lot of people don't agree with that kind of thinking. But sometimes just to get you going, you have to do that actually. And then you start to eventually really feel it. And it can become your truth without faking it. And so it's all in the wording too. So not even saying that, I want, but really that I am appreciated and I am loved and I am worthy and I am good enough. So that I am phrase is something that you can use. That way it doesn't, when you say I want, it kind of makes you think subconsciously that you don't have it already, right? And then if you don't feel as if you have it, then it really won't kind of come to fruition for you. So use the right wording too. The I am thing you probably heard before is important. And then anything that you wouldn't want to have manifest or show up in your life, then you just don't talk about those things. And then only keep focused on what you do want. And it'll eventually come. And I don't have time to give you an example right now, but stay tuned in my videos and I'll be sure to let you know how I've seen that happen in my very own life. And but right now, I'm going to go ahead and get myself ready to get my workout in, get my jump rope on, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. If you like this video at all, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and that'll motivate me to stay busy giving these daily videos. So, all right, hope you get your workout in, and if you're not doing your workout, do the work on you by the I am statements that will make you and get you to where you want to be and what you want to happen in your life. All right? So peace and hair grease, folks, and let's go.